The August 19th, 2025 edition of WWE NXT came live from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida, just days before NXT Heatwave. Tensions were at an all-time high, rivalries reached their boiling point, and every superstar fought to secure momentum going into one of the brand's biggest summer specials. Opening segment, Oba Femi sends a warning. The night kicked off with NXT Champion Oba Femi, who stood in the ring with the title draped proudly over his shoulder. Femi addressed his Heatwave challenger, J. Evans, reminding him that dreams do not win championships, dominance does. Evans interrupted, receiving a thunderous ovation, and promised the NXT universe that his time had finally come. Their face-off ended in a heated brawl, only separated when referees and security pulled them apart. Match 1, J. Evans vs. Joe Coffey. Looking to build more momentum, Evans faced the tough Joe Coffey of Gallus. This was a hard-hitting encounter with Coffey trying to ground Evans' high-flying style. Evans, however, thrilled the crowd with aerial counters and sealed the win with his spectacular top-rope cutter. Winner, J. Evans. Post-match, Gallus attempted a 3-on-1 beatdown, but Evans escaped through the crowd, sending another message to Oba Femi. Match 2, Fallon Henley vs. Oriana Grace. In the women's division, Fallon Henley battled the ever-smug Oriana Grace. Grace tried to slow the pace with submission holds, but Henley's resilience and aggressive striking gave her the edge. A shining wizard secured the victory for Henley, keeping her strong in the competitive women's division. Winner, Fallon Henley. After the match, Grace confronted the referee, insisting she was cheated, only to get booed out of the arena. Backstage, Trick Williams confronts Ethan Page. NXT North American champion Trick Williams was interviewed backstage, but the moment was interrupted by Ethan Page, who mocked Trick's ability to carry the division. Tensions flared as officials stepped in before the two could throw hands. A title match was teased for Heatwave. Match 3, Nathan Frazer and Axiom vs. Edris Enofe and Malik Blade. This tag team clash showcased NXT's athletic brilliance. Both sides dazzled the audience with breathtaking speed, counters, and teamwork. After a near 15-minute barnburner, Frazer and Axiom scored the win with a double-team Spanish fly. Winners, Nathan Frazer and Axiom. The crowd gave all four men a standing ovation for what many called the match of the night. Match 4, Thea Hale vs. Kiana James. Thea Hale looked to rebound after weeks of frustration as she battled the cunning Kiana James. Hale's aggression surprised James, but outside interference from Itzy Dame nearly cost her. Hale fought through the distraction, locking in the Kimura for the submission win. Winner, Thea Hale. Following the match, Chase U celebrated with Hale, signaling her redemption arc may finally be complete. Segment, Wes Lee returns. After months away due to injury, Wes Lee made his return to NXT. The former North American champion received a hero's welcome and declared he was ready to reclaim what he never lost. His speech was cut short by Dominic Mysterio, who mocked Lee and reminded him that Dirty Dom was the real face of the division. The confrontation hinted at a massive clash in the weeks ahead. Match 5, Ilja Dragunov vs. Dijak. Two of NXT's hardest hitters collided in a match that embodied chaos. Dragunov and Dijak unleashed strike after strike, turning the bout into a war of attrition. Despite Dijak's raw power, Dragunov's unmatched resilience prevailed, and he secured victory with the Torpedo Moscow. Winner, Ilja Dragunov. The crowd roared as both men collapsed in exhaustion, proving again why they are among NXT's elite. Main event, Trick Williams and Roxanne Perez vs. Ethan Page and Blair Davenport. In a rare mixed tag team showcase, the main event spotlighted two of NXT's hottest rivalries. Trick and Roxanne showed great chemistry, while Page and Davenport used underhanded tactics to gain control. The finish came when Trick countered Page's finisher into the trick shot knee, while Roxanne hit pop rocks on Davenport for the win. Winners, Trick Williams and Roxanne Perez. The celebration was short-lived, as Oba Femi stormed the ring to attack Trick, only for J. Evans to make the save. NXT ended with chaos as Evans stood tall with the NXT title in hand, glaring down Oba Femi, planting the final seeds for their collision at Heatwave.